besties, welcome back to my channel. Mystic Tarot here, aka Mel. So today we have another pick a card reading. Before we get into it, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So this pick a card reading is all about what other people find attractive about you. What do they think when you walk into the room? What do they love about you? Okay, so this is pile number 1, Amethyst crystal, pile number 2, yellow jade, and pile number 3, Bloodstone crystal. So choose a card, choose a pile, and otherwise we will get right into it. Make sure to follow me on all my social medias, and if you want a personal reading, it's also down below. And let's get into it. Hi, pile number 1. This is if you picked the Amethyst crystal and this card. So let's see what this one is. This is the Goddess Oracle deck, by the way. So this is Goddess Rhea, number 44, the Goddess of Flow. Okay, so Goddess Rhea is a Greek goddess, okay? And I feel like what people love about you, first of all, so 444 could be a significant number, a significant angel number, number 44, the number 4th of a month, or the month of April maybe. Okay, so what I think people really like is that you are in this very like calm and flowy energy. You tend to go with the flow in your friendships, relationships, any type of connection. You're not like a very stressed person. You always bring a very calm energy to any connection and to any situation. You try to be a mediator. You don't want conflict, you don't want drama, you don't want fights, you know, and people feel like very calm around you. You give off this very serene, calming energy, okay? And I feel like you're very trusting, and a lot of people feel this energy from you. Like they feel like they can trust you, they feel like they're safe around you. You just embody this trusting energy to them, and that's what they really love. And I feel like you have a beautiful aura, a beautiful energy to you that you give to other people, and they feel that very instantly. Like when someone sees you, gets to know you, you instantly give off good vibes, calm vibes, also very like empathetic, understanding, caring energy. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm seeing with that card. Now I'm going to pull some tarot cards. Okay, now I'm going to pull some tarot cards. Let's see, Spirit, what do people find attractive about pile number 1? The Moon. Oh, okay, so a lot of you have like a very mysterious energy, and people really love that. Like you don't kind of already expose everything about yourself when people get to know you. Like there's a lot of mystery to you and a lot of things people don't know about you, and you don't lay everything on the table. You kind of like want to get to know people on a more deeper level, and then you want them to also get to know you on a deeper level, you know. So people like that because there's a sense of mystery, there's a sense of like the unknown, like, oh, he or she like hasn't revealed everything yet to me. Even if you're like dating someone, getting to know them, like you want them to really spend time with you and really get to know you. The World. I also feel like people love that you're a very clear communicator. You say how you feel. You're not afraid to say how you feel. You express your feeling clearly, openly. Put it on, like when it comes to communication, you're just blunt and honest. You tell people how you feel. You're not holding back, and even if it's a bit blunt and a bit straightforward, like people appreciate your honesty. Like you have no time for lies and secrets, except for like keeping your private life a bit secret. Ooh, with the World card. And okay, so I feel like you also could be very well traveled and have like a lot of have experienced a lot of different cultures, a lot of different countries. Even if not, maybe you have a desire to travel, you have a desire to go and see the world and go out there and get to meet new people, and you could be very sociable or just very open-minded. Like, you're very open-minded, open to different people and cultures and people of all types of backgrounds and stuff like that, you know. And people really like that about you. You're not judgmental. You welcome them with open arms. You make them feel safe. You make them feel like they are worthy and that they are welcomed in your energy and in your life. Again, with the Knight of Swords, it's a lot of blunt energy. So you could be an air sign or have air sign placements. Can be like an air sign moon, air sign rising, stuff like that. Doesn't have to be, but you are, you know, again, you communicate a bit bluntly with the Knight of Swords. He just like says his opinion. He doesn't care, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, but people appreciate it, even if it sometimes hurts their feelings, or it, you know, it comes across a bit harsh. You're just honest, but people appreciate that in the long run, you know. Five of Cups. I feel like what people also like about you and find attractive about you is that you don't really hold on to grudges. You don't really, you know, it's like you forgive, but you don't also forget. But it's also like you're not going to hold on to a grudge and hold on to something that someone said or did a long time ago and hate them. And it's like you don't have time for that. You move forward with your life. You know, you also are very hardworking and carry a lot of burden on your shoulders, emotional, physical burden, okay? And people see that. People appreciate the time, the effort, the love you put into everything that you do, into your friendships and connections. But you also don't take bullshit from anyone. Like, if someone's going to treat you like shit, like, you're not going to take shit from them. Maybe you did in the past and you had to learn to be more strong and set healthier boundaries, okay? People find you someone very loving and giving and caring with the Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and nurturing. And, you know, you fulfill a lot of people. You fill up their cup. You fill up your own cup, but you also fill their cup. And people feel like you're someone that has a lot of love to give to them and a lot of love to give in general to the whole world. And just, you know, you're just a very lovable, loving person, you know. And that's why people really like you, even if you can be like very blunt and honest. It's always with good intentions. Like, let's say, I don't know, your friend is in a toxic relationship, and like, you're gonna tell her bluntly and honestly, like, look, he's not treating you right, like, move on. And people appreciate that because you're always doing everything out of love, okay? Let's see, Spirit, what do people find attractive about pile number 1? We have the zebra. Okay. Is that fire? I think that's fire sign energies. I think it is. So you can also have fire sign placements. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Doesn't have to be. So with the zebras could also be like a significant animal to you. I don't know, in some way. It doesn't have to be. I just like to throw it out there. But yeah, I feel like with the zebra, a lot of people feel like you also have a lot of different sides to yourself. You're very adaptable, and not like different sides to yourself in like a deceptive way or like in a, you know, but it's again very like mysterious. Like, you don't reveal everything at first. But again, the zebras are also very calm, serene animals, you know, and that's how people see you, a very calm energy. But you still have that fire in you. You still have that passion inside of you, that burning desire. Like, you are also very active and you go after your dreams and your desires and your goals, and you don't hold back. Some of you could also be very intuitive and spiritual. Your third eye could be open here, okay? Very psychic, or just very in tune with your more emotional side, spiritual side, okay, for some of you. But yeah, that's definitely something that people also appreciate, and I feel like people feel like you can see right through them. You can see right through their bullshit, and through their lies, and people also like that. But it's also scary because it's like intimidating, obviously, because you can see through anyone's bullshit. And that's again that intuition that you have. You listen to your intuition. Your intuition is very heightened, and yeah, it's intimidating to some people. Let's see, Spirit will do. What else do people find attractive about pile number one? I also am hearing, I feel like people think you're a very good listener. Like they come to you with your problems and your issues because they know that you're going to listen, and you're also going to give them good advice, and also blunt and honest advice. But you're still here to listen, like your friends, your family members, your partners. Like you have like you just are a great listener, and you know at what time to say something, and you know at what time to just listen to them and let them rant, you know. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Okay. This whole energy that I'm getting from pile number one is very like motherly. Like, now I'm not saying you have to be a mom. Maybe some of you are, or have a big like wish to be a mom one day. Even if you don't, you just like, you could be like the mom of the friend group, and you always take care of everyone, and you make sure everyone's feeling okay. And I'm kind of getting this energy. It's just like such a calming, like I feel so calm and like serene, and like you make people feel at home. You could be also very charitable. Maybe you work with other people. Maybe you work with kids, like your teacher or your social worker or your this nurse or whatever, anything. And even if you don't, you just are a very loving person, and it's just such a nice energy. I feel like sometimes you put other people in front of yourself, your loved ones in front of your own needs and your own problems. Okay. But you still have this like, you could also be quite a dreamer. Like you have a lot of dreams and ambitions and goals. You could be you dream a lot. You have a lot of like dreams, messages that come to you through dreams. Or like again, very psychic, or you can see things in your dreams, or a lot of times things come true that you dream about. But you're just a dreamer. You could be quite a daydreamer also, but it's like you also, everything you dream about and you wish and you hope for, you also manifest, and you dream that new world into being, and you have all these ideas, and you're very again open-minded, and you want to do this and you want to do that, and travel the world and meet new people and start that business, and you have like these goals and these ambitions, and you don't care what anyone thinks about it, and people love that about you, and that you have all these ideas, and that you're open, and that you want to create new memories and new experiences, and you don't care if you seem like crazy for having these dreams. I'm gonna pull the second one. Pleiades. I never know how to say this word. I really need to learn. Pleiades. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. But you can see it. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Wow. Yeah, a lot of you can definitely be like also humanitarian, charitable person, working for charity, helping charities, donating. Like that can just be something you're very passionate about or want to do in the future. If you're still, I don't know, in school or whatever, it's just like you just have this very uplifting energy. You uplift other people and bring them into a more positive vibration and positive energy. And that's like, I feel like for a lot of you, your life purpose and your mission in this world and in this lifetime is to help people, to guide people, to teach people. So like I said, some of you can be a teacher, a guide, a mentor, anything that is helping people grow and change and work on themselves, like in any way. Like even I'm a guide and a spiritual teacher, right? So like that's something you guys could be doing in different ways, and that's like your purpose. Or if you don't know what your purpose is, you're at a crossroad, like this can be confirmation for you that your purpose is to take care of people, help people, nurture in whatever way that is. For some of you as a doctor, as a nurse, for some of you as a teacher, for some of you just charity, for some of you it's with animals, whatever it is, okay? Because you have that beautiful motherly energy, and it you uplift so many people, you inspire a lot of people. If you feel like you don't, but you do, like even if it's just your friends, like you're an inspiration, and you always feel like you somehow also could be different from others, or you could feel like you, I don't know, you just maybe sometimes feel like you don't belong in this society or in this generation sometimes. Also, I'm getting, let's see, Spirit, what else do people find attractive about pile number 1? Okay, we have Goddess Kali, the goddess of shadow. Interesting. I'm gonna pull one more. Goddess Bridget, inner peace. See, that's so funny because, like, again, this shadow energy is like with the moon, like kind of you having that shadow side to yourself, and people like being very intrigued by that because they don't really know much about you, and you don't reveal everything, and you, it's like you care a lot about others, put others first, so you know your own problems are not as important, or you don't want to burden people with your own problems. You rather help people deal with their problems and their issues. Of course, that can become burdening in the long run. It's important that you also take care of yourself. But again, it's like this shadow aspect to you guys that people love, that people, you know, have to get to know you properly so they really know what you're all about. And with Goddess Bridget, goddess of inner peace, again, like you bring so much peace and serenity and happiness to a lot of people's lives. You're that peacemaker also for a lot of you. You guys could also really love nature, the trees, nature, forest, animals. Like you could feel very connected to that. That can be a side message. We have Goddess Psyche. I don't know, I'm probably saying a lot of these wrong. I'm sorry. Persistence. Okay, yeah. Again, that's like saying how you guys have this beautiful, loving, nurturing, peaceful energy, but you also are very, you know, persistent when you want something, when you have a dream, when you have a goal, you go after it, and you don't stop, and you also don't give up on people. And I think people appreciate that about you. Like you're not the type when things get tough, if a relationship gets hard or a friendship, or there's certain obstacles and challenges, like you don't give up on them. You're willing to fight for any relationship. You're willing to fight for a friendship, of course, till a certain extent, you know, if it's still reciprocated. But it's like you don't give up on people easily, again, especially if you're also working with troubled children or charity or whatever. It's like you're always willing to help people and persist, and you don't give up easily, and you don't give up also on your own dreams and goals, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing for you, pal number 1. If you made it this far, comment down below a butterfly emoji. I would love to know. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Like, share, subscribe, and personal readings are down below, and so are all my other social medias. Love you guys, and see you in my next video. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. This is if you picked the yellow jade crystal and this pile. Okay, so let's see. We have Goddess Saradwin, the goddess of potential, number 9. Okay, I love these cards so much. They're so pretty. Okay, so I hope I'm saying this correctly. I probably butcher half of the names. I'm really sorry, guys. So first of all, 999 could be a very significant number to you guys. This could be an angel number or number 9, the month of September, the ninth of a month, okay? So goddess Saradwin is a Celtic goddess, okay? And she really is here to remind you of your potential, that you have the potential you have to achieve your dreams and your goals and your everything that you're trying to achieve for yourself, because you have the power within you. Okay, so I see her as a very, very powerful goddess, and I feel like that's how people see you, right? I feel like people feel like you have a lot of potential within you. If, let's say, you sometimes feel like you lack potential, you lack confidence, people actually see you as someone very confident, as a go-getter. They see you as someone that has a lot of potential to achieve a lot of things in life. You know how some people just embody that energy, like, wow, this person like has potential to do this and that and that, and that's how people kind of see you. Even if you don't see yourself like this, you know, it doesn't matter. This is about what people find attractive about you and how they view you, and that's what people really love about you. Like, you are this very powerful person, you have so much potential, and you make something out of yourself, and that's what people really like the most here about you guys. Okay, now I'm gonna pull some tarot cards for pile number 2. Spirit, what do people find attractive about my pile number 2s? And I also feel like you have this certain glow to yourself, to your aura, to your energy. Like, you're just like glowing, like your skin, your hair, your everything. Like, you glow, you radiate this energy, like sunshine almost, I'm getting. And even if you're like, oh, I don't have clear skin, or oh, I don't have nice hair, no, that's what people love about you. Like, maybe you get a lot of compliments about your hair or your skin, or just like the way you glow, your energy. Okay, it's chef's kiss, immaculate. Okay, guys. Okay, we have the 9 of Wands, so we already have 2 9s here, guys. We have the Queen of Pentacles, of course. So some of you could have Earth placements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, does not have to be. Okay, yeah, people really see you as someone that never gives up. Like the 9 of Wands, like no matter what challenge, what you're going through, no money, failing classes, no relationship, no love, whatever it is, like losing people, stuff like that, no matter what challenge and obstacle you face, people feel like you never give up. You always continue pushing forward. You always continue working on yourself, no matter what people say, no matter what your circumstances. You're not willing to give up. You're not. Okay? Even if you see tons of obstacles in front of you, you're willing to fight off these obstacles because you know your worth, you know your potential, and you know that you're destined for amazing things. We have the Sun card. Wow. People really, really see you in a positive light with the Sun card. I mean, that's like the happiest card in the deck. You know, people find you also like someone that is always at peace, you know, serene energy. Some of you just bring that to the table, you know, very calm energy. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone very caring and kind and nurturing and loving, and also very motherly figure. But not saying that you're a mom, but it's just that you embody this Queen of Pentacles energy, and you're always very selfless and giving to other people. And then people really appreciate that about you because you give them a lot of your love and a lot of your pentacle and the love that you have to give. You're not, you know, you give it away freely, even if people maybe don't reciprocate it back to you. And people really see you in in a good light. They put you on a pedestal, okay? You make people feel happy. You make people feel good about themselves. You just, again, radiate this sunny, so didn't I say that before? Like you're glowing, like you're literally like a sunlight. Like people literally, that's how they see you guys. Two of Swords. Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like some of you, you know, even if maybe some of you are right now going through a tough time or through a lot of struggles and challenges, and sometimes you tend to overthink, or you get stressed, or you get all up in your head and you get confused and conflicted, but it's like you also still don't let that stop you or bring you down. Oh yeah, like even if you have toxic people around you, have had toxic situations, relationships, addictions, anything like you've dealt with in your life, like you still push through it and you fight it and you get through it, and people fucking love it. And yes, I feel like you tend to overthink a lot and you get in your head, and even if you're struggling and going through your own problems and issues, you somehow still have time to take care of other people, to give love to other people, to put other people almost in front of your own needs, right? It's that selfless energy. And sometimes we need to be a bit selfish, because that can also be very draining, right? But people just appreciate that about you. And even if you're feeling stuck or stagnant, or you know, anything you're going through, you push forward. And the Empress, hello, everyone freaking loves the Empress. She's all four queens combined. Again, a very motherly, nurturing figure, okay, that people see you as this Empress, like you're everything they could ever want and imagine, like as a person, in a person, want to be you. Like they put you on a pedestal. Like I said, you're like, people look up to you, they admire your strength and your courage. And especially if you went through a lot in your life, a rough childhood or tough relationships or whatever it is, like school, work, like people appreciate and see that, they acknowledge that, they recognize that, and you're not ever giving up, right? And yeah, you're just such an amazing, beautiful person. Like people find you so attractive, like the Empress. Like you radiate like this energy that is just, it's like, how do you call it? It's what's the word? It's mesmerizing. You mesmerize people. Pile number 2. We have the Lamb. I think this is earth signs again. We have also Taurus and Libra with the Empress, but I just mentioned the signs, doesn't mean you have to be one of those signs or have it in your chart. So Lamb energy, okay. That's really cute. So with this, I'm getting again that very also innocent, sweet energy, Queen of Pentacles, giving and loving and caring. But it's like sometimes people underestimate you. I get that a lot. It's, you know, that saying, don't take my kindness for weakness, and I resonate with that quote a lot because I'm a Virgo. I'm so giving and nurturing and kind and like very, very selfless person. But if you do me wrong, I'm gonna fuck you up. Right? And that's like my Aquarius moon and Sagittarius rising. Like, I will fuck you up, you know? So don't like mess with me. And it's like people really often take your kindness for weakness. They think, oh, pile number 2, so sweet and kind. They'll do anything for me. They'll always get me cute stuff and say nice things and be there for me. And maybe a lot of people have taken advantage of you. Friends, partners, exes, family members, whoever, like thinking like, oh, I can use pile number 2 for their kindness because they'll always be there. They'll always stick around. Like that could have happened a lot in relationships, like knowing you're always going to stick around and always be nice. And people take that for granted and people underestimate you. People don't realize that you also are a badass bitch. You're a fucking badass bitch and you won't take shit from anyone, right? You won't. if you have in the past, you no longer do that. And people like find that attractive about you. People that genuinely love you and appreciate, they're like, this pile number 2 is like this little lamb, sweet, innocent, cute, you know, just like innocent energy, pure energy. Like you have a pure heart, like your heart is just full of purity and honesty and good things. Like you would never want to hurt anyone intentionally, do anything deceptive towards anyone. You know, you have no, you really have like no bad energy or hatred in your heart. Like you don't even hold on to grudges. Like someone hurts you, fine, they hurt me, I'm not going to hold on to a grudge here now. It's like you don't have time and energy or the space in your heart for that, so you let it go, right? But that's why people underestimate you, because this lamb can also be a lion, okay? This lamb can also rip you apart, and that's what people don't notice, and the people that do love it about you, okay? And I love that too, because that's exactly how I am. I'm definitely resonating with this pile a lot. Let me know if you guys are, because this sounds a lot like me too. Let's see what else, Spirit. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I feel like this is, again, this very Empress energy. I don't know if your grandma or your mom, like, is very, very, I mean, important to you or plays a specific role. This is like a completely, like, different channel message I'm getting. Like, I feel like some of you, your grandma, could be your spirit guide if she's already passed on, or there's just a motherly figure coming through for you, a female figure wanting you to know that they love you a lot and that they are always by your side, okay? And this is, again, you embodying this very, very divine feminine energy. Like you are this, like, some of you could be like a very, like, much like a feminist, like badass bitches, like let's go women. Like if you're female, of course, this can be for men too, but it's just like you are want to break also any stereotypes and traditions when it comes to such things. But yeah, it's like you are also very in tune with the universe, connected to the universe and the spiritual realm. Like you just very much in tune with that side of yourself, and you I feel like you work very hard for the things that you want, or you've had to always work very hard. Things weren't always handed to you, and people love that about you. Like you plant the seeds and you wait for them to grow, and you put in the necessary effort to see and reap reap your rewards, you know, from the seeds that you've planted. You make sure you also always have a plan. Like some of you are maybe a Virgo, and you always have to have a plan, and you always like want everything to be planned out well. And people love that about you sometimes. Like if you're planning a date night, planning a trip, like people know pile number 2 got this. Pile number 2 is gonna plan it. Pile number 2 is gonna make an itinerary. I don't need to do shit. No, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Interesting that this came out. I feel like this is in regards to people, what people find attractive about you. Of course, you know, these cards have to be read a little differently than usual. This is like to me saying that you're not also afraid to say no to people. Maybe that was something you also had to learn. Like at first you were very understanding, and you just let people treat you however they wanted to, and again, that very nurturing energy. But now you're like learned to say no to people, not letting people drain your energy anymore, not letting people treat you however you want, and you put your foot down and you set healthy boundaries. You're like, no, I don't want this. I don't want you to come in and out of my life all the time and treat me however you want. You know, you've started to learn to say no, and people love that. Like people are like, wow, I wish I had the courage to just say no. I wish I had the courage to just go after the things I want. I wish I had the courage to just take that leap of faith and quit my job and travel the world, or whatever it is. Like you also have learned this over the years. We have Goddess Hathor, the goddess of joy. I love this. Also, by the way, I know there's like a lot of goddesses, but again, we all have a masculine and feminine energy, so please don't think that this is not for you if you're male, identify as male. So goddess of Hathor, goddess of joy, people, you bring so much joy and happiness to their lives. Like I said before, it's so obvious with the sun card. There's not much more you can say about that. Like, you just bring this positive energy, this positive vibe to a situation, to a relationship, to a connection. We have goddess Hell, goddess of rebirth. Interesting. Yeah, this is like you went through a lot of death and rebirth. You went through a lot of transformation and changes and cycles in your life, and you always embrace it. No matter what ends in your life, you're ready for a new beginning. You're not going to let it phase you. You're not going to let it destroy you. You're not going to let it bring down. You learn from your lessons. You learn from these challenges. You learn from mistakes, and you're willing to learn. And you know it all happens for a reason. And people look up to you because other people might completely fall into a depression. Say you lose your job. It sucks. It hurts. But you're like, you know what? It happened for a reason. I'm going to move forward. I'm strong and I can get through this. Or you lose that partner or you lose that friend, and it's like, you know what? It's fine. Like, there's going to be a better person coming my way. And some people admire you that you don't, you are so confident and you know how to deal with these problems. And maybe that's also something you've learned. So, people really look up to you in that way and find that attractive, that you don't just let people and situations bring you down so easily. And you've done so much healing and work on yourself. People feel like you're such a healed soul. You're such a, you've just done so much work on yourself, and it's obvious that you have healed, that you are, healing is a process. We're always constantly healing certain things, but it's like your insecurities, any issues, like you sometimes still fall back into that energy and still get insecure or get stressed. But it's like overall you've learned this, and you've learned to accept yourself and love yourself, and you're doing a lot of healing, and you bring a lot of healing energy to other people. Like, you are a healer. Some of you could literally be a healer. If this is like me, a tarot reader, a psychic, a guide, a mentor, a nurse, a doctor, I don't know, okay? But you heal others, or you have the ability, very, very strong ability, to bring healing and peace into other people's lives, okay? Pile number 2. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 2. I really, really hope this resonated with you guys. If you made it this far, comment down below a sun emoji. I'd love to know. Like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it. I'd appreciate it. All my social medias are down below, and if you want a personal reading from me, it is also down below in the description box. I love you, and see you in my next video. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. This is if you picked the Bloodstone crystal and this pile. So we have Goddess Danu, the goddess of assurance, number 10. So number 10 could be a significant number to you. 10, 10, 10, maybe the month of October or the 10th of a month. So Goddess Danu is actually a Celtic goddess. It's funny because pile number 2 also got a Celtic goddess. So I feel like what people find really attractive about you with this card is telling me that you're a very self-assured person, a very confident person. You really believe in yourself and your dreams and your goals, and you're just feeling good about yourself, knowing your worth, realizing that you're deserving of love and abundance and amazing things. And people, because you emanate that energy, when someone is confident and you walk into the room, people are like, wow, like it instantly makes someone more attractive when they're confident and when they know who the fuck they are and what you bring to the table. Like, what you bring to the table, what you want, and you go after what you want. If that's a person, whatever, you have expectations and standards, and it's intimidating to people, but people also love it, right? And I feel like, but you're not like cocky or you make other people feel bad. Like, you're self-assured, and that projects onto other people. People then want to be like you. They also want to be so confident and self-assured, and you kind of also are there to give people that assurance and tell them you are worthy of love, and you are, you also try to help people see how amazing they are. It's not like you're just selfish and only care about your own image. Like, you want people to also be able to feel so good about themselves and not have any need to be insecure. Let's see, Spirit, what do people find attractive about pile number 3? What else do they find attractive about them? Two of Swords. Knight of Wands. Okay, you could have fire sign placements, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have it anywhere in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Yeah, people see you as someone like the Knight of Wands is very spontaneous, adventurous, outgoing. Okay, you always maybe want to go on a lot of adventures, have a lot of ideas. You're very spontaneous also. Kind of wanting to see the world, wanting to travel, wanting to, like, you know, experience life, have fun. Like, you're not maybe always the type to just sit at home. You want to go out. And with the Two of Swords, I feel like people sometimes don't really know. I feel like you have like two sides. Like, you can be this fun, adventurous, outgoing person, but then you also can maybe just chill at home and have a good time and watch Netflix, you know. But it's like you have these two sides which people really like, and sometimes I think because you're so self-assured and confident, like I said, it intimidates people, and people are like confused about you. They don't know how to act around you, what to do, because you're so, you know, you have a fiery energy about you. You're very confident also with the Knight of Wands, and quite charming, and you just have that, comes naturally to you. With the Eight of Pentacles also, you're someone that's very hardworking. Okay, you are willing to work towards your dreams and your goals. Like I said, you know what you want and you go after it, and that's kind of really this energy here with the Eight of Pentacles. If you're still studying or if you're working, it doesn't matter. I feel like you just put always a lot of work into everything that you do and everything that you love and everything that you're passionate about. Some of you could be very like creative. Wheel of Fortune. I feel people in your life, people that know you, people that are close to you, you know, they feel very lucky to have you in their life. They feel like you bring good things to them, and even people that get to know you, you know, even astrology says a lot of people sometimes like come into our lives and they bring us more luck and good things and abundance. And I feel like that's how some people feel about you. Like, when they're around you, they feel more lucky, they feel more good about themselves. You like lift them up by just being there and being around them. And I feel like in your close connections that you have, like with friends or whatever, like you're not the type of person to easily also give up. That's similar. I think pile number 1 also had a similar energy. Like, you know, if someone does you dirty or someone does you wrong, you're also not going to stick around again because you're so confident, you know your worth and you know what you deserve. But it's like when someone struggles, or if you see someone struggling or someone you care about that's struggling, you know, you're always willing to help, you're always willing to be there, you're always willing to give and assist and you know, be a support system for that person, whoever they might be. And you're not like gonna leave their side regardless of whatever challenge they face, if this is a partner or a friend. The Two of Cups, people just like love you. I mean, the Two of Cups is a soulmate card, a loving card, a fulfilling card, a lot of love between two people. And if you're in a relationship or if you just have strong friendships, like people feel a certain soul tie with you. So, you know, maybe you have friends that tell you you're like their soulmate to them, or even your partner or whatever. But it's like you have that a very strong ability to also build a lot of strong connections and soul ties with people in your life. And you know, you either want a strong connection with someone or you don't. Like, it's not like you're gonna waste your time with like half-ass relationships and half-ass people or half-ass friends. You might even have like a small circle just because like you'd rather have a few good friends, and then those are your true true friends with the Two of Cups, you know, and once you have a friend or a lover, like you give them your all. Like once you truly love someone, you give them your whole heart with the Two of Cups, and you want to give them the same love and effort that they give to you. And that's what people really appreciate and love about you. Let's see what else, Spirit. And it's also not hard for you to build bonds. Like, you're really good at that. You have that charming energy again with the Knight of Wands, you know, it's just like comes naturally to you. Like you could just be a very good communicator. You're not like very shy. You just kind of, you're not shy. You're definitely not shy with the Tiger energy also. Pile number 2 is a little bit more of a shy energy, but with pile number 3, yeah, you guys definitely could have fire sign placements somewhere in your chart, because the Tiger is also fire energy. And this just, some of you could even have like, could be literally like a Leo, like I know a Tiger is not a lion, but it's just like strong Leo energy. I'm feeling also Leo placements. But yeah, this is again, this very confident, self-assured energy. This is like the whole, all of these cards really show that, but it's again not in a selfish or cocky, arrogant way at all, but it's just like you have like a very fiery energy to you. Like you also, when you're passionate about something, you have this burning desire to achieve something or go after something. If that's a hobby, a business idea, like you do it. Like you're not gonna hold back. Like you listen to that burning desire within you, and if you want something, you go get it, like I said. And the Tiger is just a very, very like strong energy, obviously, and you just have this, you embody this Tiger energy, and then people see that. Like you are very intimidating, especially for maybe towards people that are a little more shy and a little more insecure or whatever, but it's like you're not, it's not a boastful energy. You're not trying to make people feel that way, but it's just that's how you are seen. And not that people think you're arrogant, but it's just like you're so intimidating, and you have your shit together, and you know what you want, and then people look up to you in that way. You're definitely also like a leader. This could even be in your workplace. I don't know if you're like a boss or a CEO or want your own business or inspire other people, lead other people in a team, guide other people. If not, you definitely have a strong ability to be successful in doing something like that. Okay. And then people are willing to listen to you. People would follow you and you know, listen to your advice. And it's like you're the leader of the pack. You could also be an Aries, because Aries are known to be the leader of the zodiac sign. But it doesn't matter what sign it is. You can also have life path number 1 if you know your life path number, because those are also the leaders. It's just like you have that energy to you to guide others, to lead, to be that like alpha male, female, like you're the alpha in the pack. Sounds stupid, but not in, again, like in a cocky way or trying to make people feel like they're not on your level. It's like you always still want to help and guide and show people that they can also be so confident and self-assured. Okay. You're just like a bit intimidating, but that's okay, guys. Let's see, pile number 3. We have boundaries. Interesting. Yeah, people love this about you. Like you set healthy boundaries with people. You don't let people walk all over you. You don't let people treat you like shit. You stand your ground and you speak up for yourself. And you don't let people get into your energy, get into your space if they don't have good intentions. You don't let other people's opinions affect you. You don't let other people's, whatever they say, drama and gossip affect you or phase you in any way. Awakening. And then people, you know, they don't know how to deal with that sometimes, especially people that have done you dirty, and you're setting healthy boundaries, and they're like, oh my God, you know, like I can't like just do whatever I want with pile number 3. And that's attractive because you know your worth. You can set those boundaries. You know what you deserve, right? awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Yeah, I feel like you've went through a lot of changes and transformation, a lot of spiritual awakening. Some of you could be on your spiritual journey, you've had a spiritual awakening. Okay, but it's just like, even if not, it's just that you always are constantly upgrading. You're always constantly pushing yourself for more. Sometimes you can be a bit harsh on yourself. You know, it's like maybe you've already achieved a lot, but you're still a bit harsh on yourself. Like, no, I need to do more, or no, I'm not working hard enough, or and sometimes people tell you it's okay, like you're successful at your age, or you're doing well, you know. But it's like you're always upgrading, you're always trying to be the best version of yourself, and you're also open to noticing your own flaws about you, and knowing that you're not perfect either, and open to constantly learning of how you can be a better person in every way, okay? We have Goddess Oshun, the goddess of forgiveness. Yeah, I feel like you're a very forgiving soul, but you also don't forget. Like, you forgive, but you don't forget. You again don't like want to hold on to any hatred or negativity in your heart. You don't have the energy. You just move forward. You know your worth. You're not gonna waste your time, but you know you still release that person with love, because like you know that they probably needed your love at one time, but you're also never gonna probably speak to them again. It's like once someone kind of does you dirty, they did you dirty, and you don't need that energy anymore in your life, okay? Like, you're not gonna give someone 10,000 chances either. We have Goddess Inanna, the goddess of desire. Yeah, people are also very sexually and physically attracted to you with the Knight of Wands. You know, people see you like, damn, pile number 3 is sexy. And with Inanna, desire, people desire you, people desire and want a piece of your energy, want to be around you. You are desirable, you are attractive, you are beautiful, and people see that. People just, you know, lust over you, desire you, want to be with you. You attract a lot of suitors your way, and when people know that you're also someone that's serious and with the Two of Cups and committed, and they can't just like offer you some kind of breadcrumbs. Goddess, how to say this, Goddess Nunua, the goddess of creation. So like I said, some of you could be very creative, like drawing, painting, designing, anything like that. You could just be a very creative person, have a creative mind, always have a lot of ideas spinning in your mind. With the Knight of Wands, he is someone very creative and has a lot of ideas and desires, and you know, is very has an active mind, and always is on the go, kind of like you always have new ideas when it comes to certain, you know, projects or school or work or whatever you're doing, and in general, just in your life, you know. So people also see that, and people love that about you. You know, it's never kind of boring with you if they're hanging out with you, if you guys do something, if you're thinking about going somewhere, doing something, traveling together. Like, you always have a lot of ideas. Like, you're just very, with the Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands is never a boring energy to be around, you know, and people love that about you. And you also, like I said before, you know, you create your dreams and you make them a reality. You work hard towards them, and then you see that abundance in your 3D reality. It's not just like an illusion, and people really like that because you're willing to put in that work. You're willing to make these ideas also an actual reality, and not just a dream. You know, you want to achieve a lot of things, have already achieved a lot of things, and that's what people like about you. And you're also willing to help other people. It's not like you're selfish, you know, you're willing to give other people your advice and your insight, and bring them into your projects and your ideas and whatever you do. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 3. If you made it this far, comment down below a sunflower emoji. I'd love to know. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and my links are all down below. Social media and personal readings are down below. Love you guys, and see you in my next video. Bye.